Rome, 1st century BC. A republic in name, an empire in all but title. Its armies have conquered the Mediterranean. Its wealth is immense. Its politicians are powerful beyond measure. Yet beneath the marble monuments and triumphal processions lies a growing crisis, a state too vast for its own institutions. Into this world steps one of history's most famous figures, Julius Caesar. And in one of William Shakespeare's greatest plays, the question is not whether Caesar is a hero or a tyrant. The question is whether anyone can stop history itself. Shakespeare's Julius Caesar, first performed around 1599, is often remembered for a single event, the assassination of Caesar on the Ides of March. But remarkably, Caesar dies less than halfway through the play. The real subject is not Caesar. It is power, and the terrible consequences of trying to control it. The drama opens in a Rome intoxicated by Caesar's success. He has returned victorious from civil war, defeating his rival Pompey and becoming the dominant figure in Roman politics. To many Romans, he appears unstoppable. To others, he appears dangerous. Among the uneasy is Gaius Cassius, a sharp-eyed senator who fears that Rome's republican traditions are collapsing. Caesar, he believes, is becoming a king in all but name. Cassius turns to a man whose reputation for integrity is beyond question, Marcus Brutus. Brutus is Caesar's friend, but he is also a devoted republican. Cassius understands that if Brutus can be persuaded to join a conspiracy, the assassination will seem not like murder, but like an act of public virtue. And so begins one of Shakespeare's most subtle psychological portraits. Brutus does not hate Caesar. Indeed, he admits he has seen no evidence of tyranny. Yet he fears what Caesar might become. In one of the play's most famous ideas, Brutus argues that power can change a person. Caesar, he reasons, may be dangerous not because of what he is, but because of what he could become. It is a decision based not on certainty, but on prediction. And that uncertainty haunts the entire tragedy. The conspirators strike on the Ides of March. Surrounded in the Senate House, Caesar is stabbed by those he trusts. Then comes perhaps the most famous moment in the play. Seeing Brutus among the attackers, Caesar utters the immortal words, "Et tu, Brute?" Even you, Brutus? Whether the historical Caesar ever spoke such words is doubtful. But dramatically, the line captures the deepest wound of all: betrayal. The conspirators believe they have saved the Republic. Instead, they unleash chaos. This is where Shakespeare's genius becomes most apparent. In lesser hands, the assassination would be the climax. For Shakespeare, it is merely the beginning. The conspirators have removed Caesar's body. They have not removed his influence. At Caesar's funeral, Brutus addresses the crowd with calm logic. He explains that Caesar was killed not out of hatred, but out of love for Rome. For a moment, the citizens are convinced. Then Mark Antony rises to speak. What follows is one of the most celebrated speeches in English literature. Again and again, Antony repeats the phrase, "Brutus is an honorable man." On the surface, it sounds like praise. In reality, it becomes a devastating act of rhetorical sabotage. With every repetition, the words mean less and less. Antony transforms public opinion before the audience's eyes. Reason gives way to emotion. Order gives way to violence. The crowd erupts. Civil war follows. The Republic, supposedly saved by Caesar's death, begins to collapse. By the play's final act, Brutus and Cassius are defeated. Both take their own lives rather than face capture. And in one of Shakespeare's most poignant ironies, Antony pays tribute to the fallen Brutus. Unlike the others, Antony says, Brutus acted not from envy or ambition, but from genuine concern for the common good. Yet, good intentions have not prevented disaster. Indeed, they may have helped cause it. This is the enduring power of Julius Caesar. The play refuses easy moral judgments. Caesar is flawed. Brutus is noble. Cassius is perceptive. Antony is brilliant. No character possesses the whole truth. Instead, Shakespeare presents politics as a realm of uncertainty, where people act on incomplete knowledge and where even virtuous decisions can have catastrophic consequences. More than 4 centuries after it was written, the play remains startlingly modern. It asks questions every society must confront. When does leadership become tyranny? Can violence ever defend liberty? And what happens when fear of the future justifies action in the present? Shakespeare offers no simple answers, only a warning. The men who killed Caesar believed they were shaping history. Instead, history shaped them. And in trying to save the Roman Republic, they helped bring about its end.